Tonight, we're going to crown a new World Heavyweight Champion, but if Saturday is anything like Friday, the cemetery could also be crowning a new champion. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Nathan Fraser last night almost died. Released German suplex off the top rope, lands on his goddamn fucking head. Absolute disaster. Who's going to get hurt tonight on this shit show known as Saturday Night Main Event?
That is the lottery that is running tonight. We don't know who it's going to be. To be fair, there's only 4 matches, so there's not many possibilities, to be fair. But at the end of the day, you're right. Someone is going to die, and it's not going to be a freak accident. It's going to be because of fucking sheer incompetence and sloppiness.
I mean, the only consolation I can take is that when it does happen, there's barely going to be anybody alive watching it, so...
Aye. Honestly, man, bored to death for that SmackDown. I don't know how I gave it a 0. You were onto something. You gave it a -2. I should have gave it something like that.
I think a -2 is generous.
Aye.
Because there was a lot of shit on it.
I've gave better shows like -50s before.
Yeah, there was a lot of shite on it and there was nothing good, so straight away, that has to be a negative score. And then you factor in that Nathan Fraser almost died. You factor in that the opening promo with Tiffany and Jade Cargill was like a waste of time and crap. You factor in the main event was the exact same shitey Cody Rhodes, what do you want to talk about, suit wearing prick that we always get. And then you factor in that, for me, a lot of people are arguing over whether the opening segment or the final segment was the worst thing on the show. For me, the worst thing on the show was the backstage interaction between Eli Dragunov and Tama Tonga. I mean, fuck right off. 2 absolute spastics of the highest proportion.
No, I think it's funny though how they wouldn't dare do angles where people are portrayed as dead or could be dead. Like, oh, he got flown off a bridge. He got run over. He got flown off a balcony. Oh, he got shot with a tranquilizer dart and he's passed out. What's happening? Or something like that. Someone left bloody, which is kayfabe, by the way. It's all fake shit. But we'll happily, more than happily, do moves in the ring that could kill people.
Yeah, it makes no sense. But anyway, back to what I was saying there about Eli. Like, why is this Tama Tonga prick? Why has he got like the gimmick of a hyena? Like, that's what he sounds like.
And hyenas, they pick on the carcasses of all the dead animals in the desert, and that's what all these fuckers are doing and employed in this company. They're just picking the bones, eating the scraps of all the great guys left behind.
How sick is it that McMahon built this, and now there's people like Tama Tonga and Eli Dragunov thriving and making good money and having careers while being the most untalented, boring, unworthy pieces of shit to ever step foot in a ring. And these people are having success. And then you've got actual great fucking wrestlers in the past that were limited to basically jobber roles because they just happened to be in wrestling when wrestling was great, when wrestling was good, 75k a year, because they were pretty much, stuck down the bottom of the fucking roster. And now we've got people like Eli Dragunov as a US champion.
Eli Dragunov. Oh no, it makes me sick. The more I think...
Think of the great wrestlers, right, in the past, whether it be Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era. Think of the great wrestlers that just were never even considered for the mid-card title.
No, I know.
But today, they would be world champion.
It is insane.
White Sox, Stevie Richards, I include him in that category.
He wasn't with the real brand
a guy that never got near a title.
Yeah.
Well, a title that matters.
Aye.
He may have been hardcore champion for a bit, but who wasn't?
Tommy Dreamer. Well, I guess he won the ECW title. Anyway, there's plenty of guys, right? There's plenty of guys, but you're right. But you know what? See Stevie Richards. It's sad, but Stevie Richards is a guy that had prominent roles across 4 of the biggest companies it's ever been.
I want to know.
In their primes, by the way.
I want to know how Nunzio and the FBI weren't good enough for tag team titles, but these fucktards, MTFs, and the Wyatt family, and garbage teams like these, garbage factions like these are good enough to hold the tag team belts. But in SmackDown 2003, 2004, the FBI aren't good enough to be tag team champs.
Gabagool over here. Anyway, we've got a question to ask. We've got a preview and also a question. Alright. Who is the better choice to become the new World Heavyweight Champion? 154 votes. I don't blame the people that saw this and didn't vote, because I'm one of those people.
Well,
I looked at my phone this morning and went, I can't even be asked.
If there was a neither option, I mean, maybe the votes weren't up by like times 10. Who knows?
Yep, but CM Punk, CM Cuck, 88%.
No, but it is CM Punk, isn't it? Really? See, when you look at WWE, well, let's just look at Raw. Punk's the only main event guy on Raw. Now, I don't give a fuck if Jey Uso's nickname and moniker is main event Jey Uso. Just because you call yourself... How many heels have come out and called themselves like the greatest wrestler of all time? And they're like stuck in the mid-card and you're like, you're just clearly not.
Oh, I know. No, calling yourself main event is embarrassing.
I think if you have to call yourself main event, then you're probably not main event.
Yeah. No, but he was calling himself main event before he was even getting into the main event. Main event Jey Uso wins the Rumble and kicks off Mania. That's how much a main event name is.
No, but Michaels called him. Look how flamboyant Michaels was. See when Michaels called himself all that shit.
The showstopper.
You fucking believed it. And another thing, people also called Shawn Michaels that. People were calling Shawn Michaels Mr. WrestleMania. I don't know anybody calling Jey Uso Mr. Main Event. When I think of main event matches and main event scenes, I think of Jey Uso.
But see, you know what McMahon used to do,
See,
right?
you think of WrestleMania, you think of Shawn Michaels.
See McMahon. He used to get these catchphrases and monikers and he'd test them. Is this going to land? Is this going to stick? And to see if the person was great, it stuck. The problem is, no one is sticking with main event Jey Uso, but they just persist with it, right? And then you get that dumb fuck Corey Graves. Oh, Jey Uso, he's got to reach deep. This is a WrestleMania main event. Is he fuck?
You're right. How many times, like back in the day, would somebody be getting called something and then maybe you'd notice after a few weeks, oh, it's gone?
Aye. Because it's sink or swim. But now,
but with Jey Uso,
all they do is float with the head above water.
Float down here, Georgie. No, but it's like, fuck, you know, like, they slapped this main event tag on Jey Uso, and they've just went with it. It's like, oh well, we're committed to it now. If we keep calling him main event, people will believe he's a main eventer. Fuck no. He's not a main... There's many main eventers on WWE. Whether you like these guys or not, I would argue there is... At most, there's like half a dozen main event guys in WWE.
Yeah.
Brock and Cena. Cena's going to be retiring soon, and Brock never shows up. Roman Reigns, whether you like him or not, he's a main event guy, but he never shows up. Cody Rhodes, whether you like him or not,
he never shows up.
And he's a main event guy. And then I'd say you've got CM Punk on Raw, and to a lesser extent Drew McIntyre on SmackDown. That's it. That's your main event scene. That's the guys that you can consider main eventers. Nobody outside of those six, in my opinion, has a fucking prayer of main event night 2 WrestleMania.
And Cena can't, so it's down to 5. And I totally agree.
And if someone outside of those 6 did, and you take away Cena because he can't, but if someone outside of those 5 did, they would definitely be the B-side of the matchup. And I just don't see it happening.
No, absolutely. But again, like,
I mean, Punk's never even main event at night 2, so...
Not the problem is with those 6 guys that we've just mentioned. Pretty much, if there's been a feud with all of them, in some capacity, it's been done to death. Like, yeah, you're right, Punk Rhodes hasn't really been done, but for the other ones, they've all been done. Drew, Brock Cena, Brock Punk, Reigns Brock, Reigns Cena, Reigns Cody. It's just the same old recycled shit. There's nothing new. Now here, see, Armageddon, 6-man Hell in a Cell. You theoretically could get that. See John Cena's last pay-per-view. We could get a 6-man Hell in a Cell between all those guys if they really wanted to push the fucking envelope.
Armageddon.
No, but no, we don't want to give you that.
No, that's
Anyway,
too good.
Punk has to beat Uso. Uso got 12% of the vote. I hate CM Punk, right? I think he's a fucking sellout. But I'd be lying to say WWE wouldn't benefit for him being actually having the belt for a couple of months. It would make it feel more legit than that fucker, Jey Uso or Rollins.
Yeah, we need someone who's legitimate to be champion, and they need to be showing up every week. Try and get a bit of credibility back.
Yeah, because Seth Rollins, just garbage. We've got some comments. Itachi Uichi, indeed. LA Knight said, yeah. Anthony, my tribal chief should win it. Brock Lesnar, why not him? I mean, to be honest, all three of those guys I'd rather, well, my part for Roman Reigns, I'd rather them win this. Going to have to be lefty, fragile Phil. Plus, with him being shown on the WrestleMania promos, kinda a giveaway for me. True. I don't care for Punk, but it's the right call to have him win. If Jay wins, look out, there'll be some pissed off fans big time. We don't need another Jay title run.
Should never got it. Guys,
Aye, that's actually, I've noticed a lot of people have turned on Jay Uso.
never good enough to be world champ. Jey Uso world champion. No wonder WWE has fallen. Holy fuck. That's the level we're at.
No, but not the same thing as it's like with the catchphrases, right? The Jey Uso world title run did not work. The Gunther world title run did not work. In the same way, the Damian Priest one didn't work. So why is Damian Priest fucked in the card, but these guys aren't? Look at wrestling in its history, right? See if world champions didn't really work, they tended not to get the belt again. And look at
Benoit.
yeah. Now Eddie Guerrero might be a bit different because he died really before he got put down the card, but I'd be willing to bet money that Guerrero might not have won another title again. And I don't think Benoit would have won. Might won the ECW one, he was scheduled to win that, but I'm not counting that. The two big boys. Point is, and they're two greats. There's countless guys that have just won the belt once, and it's like, look at fucking Kane. He won it in 98, then he won it in 2010. Look at Michaels, last belt 2002. We are talking fucking legend. Austin won his last belt in 2001, but there's fuckers like Jey Uso and Gunther that are going to consistently stay in this scene. After killing the ratings, by the way.
JBL got one reign, and it was great, and he never got another one.
Yeah. No, honestly, man, it's fucking died on its arse. It's even like Bryan. Look at how much Bryan winning killed the ratings around 2014. And then they reward him with a fucking wooden belt 5 years later.
The Vegan Championship.
That's for me when wrestling began to go downhill, because that McMahon fell to the marks. He should have went with fucking Evolution. Is Batista Randy Orton boring? Aye. But is it two real men and not some fucking vegan flippy dippy prick?
Yeah, McMahon, but he bought. It's not the first time WWE bought. They did the same thing with maybe not McMahon as much because he was gone, but Triple H did the same thing recently with Rock and Roman.
Yeah.
It's going to do
What
Rock.
I would say is that's a worse bottle because, I mean, people want Rock Roman.
Yeah, nobody really wanted Batista Orton, but
Yeah. Okay, I'll admit it. I probably didn't want it at the time.
no, I didn't. But I mean, looking back, fuck, it would have been better than what we got.
No, I didn't. I remember not wanting it at the time. I didn't want fucking Bryan in there.
I'm sure you could have got Triple H involved and Ric Flair involved.
Yeah.
Who knows?
An evolution in every corner. Let's see. Jey Uso became world champion. Punk needs to win. So did Punk. Edward O'Banner. WWE doesn't like Punk. No. Both are small and boring. I agree, Goblin. Right. So we're going to predict this match first since we've talked about it. Fucking went into it in great detail. Who's winning? I'm going Punk. Has to be Punk. Can't be Jey Uso.
I'm going Punk as well.
Has to be CM Punk. It can only be CM Punk in my opinion.
Although the fact that it's almost like they don't want Punk to be champion, or they're saving it for a bigger stage. I wouldn't be surprised if they have Jey Uso win.
Be a horrific decision. Right, moving on to Saturday. Well, the rest of it. Intercontinental Champion Dominic Mysterio takes on Penta and Rusev. Oh, Rusev, Salt Lake City, Utah. Right, this was predictable. I said in the Raw preview, Penta and Rusev's match is going to end in a draw /DQ, and then it's going to become a triple threat. And I was bang on the money. It's so boring. It's so predictable. It's shite. And it's official. So yeah, who do you think's going to win this? I'm going to go with Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic title threat match. Hopefully he can lie, cheat and steal his way. I think he will. I've no interest in any of it. I've no interest in any of it, let's be honest, but I'd rather Dominic retained.
Absolutely. So we both go with Dominic. I think there's only 4 matches tonight. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. I don't give a fuck. Tiffany, there you go. Although I would say
I'm going Jade Cargill.
I think Jade has to win, but I don't know.
She's lost. I think we've seen this match way too many fucking times. And sooner or later, if you keep doing the match, if you keep doing the same match, then you're not going to keep getting the same outcome.
Everything.
I'd say it's Jade's time.
Everything is just done to fucking death, isn't it? Though.
Yeah, 100%.
Like it's just the same match. Tiffany. Right, we went with Punk, and then I don't know if it's going to be the main event. For me, I would have this match nowhere near the main event. At least have Punk Jey Uso in the main event. Someone's getting crowned.
Oh, maybe we're getting a new champion here. Did Cody not want to lose the belt to him last time?
Right, so what's the stipulation?
If Cody gets DQ'd or counted out, he loses the belt.
I think it's just perfected, man. Like, all these segments are the fucking same. They just put over each other's accolades. Doesn't matter if they're heel or face. Oh, Drew, you're the Scottish psychopath. You came back. You did this, you did that. But I left. I had balls. You didn't. You're up here, but I'm just up there. Honestly, man, it's fucking cookie cutter shite. In his wee Dumb and Dumber orange suit that someone commented, which, yeah, fucking damn, it looks it. And
you know what's mental?
Nick Aldis just sitting like a fucking dick.
You know what's mental? Like, Cody Rhodes likes to rewrite history, but if you actually look at what they achieved away from WWE, I think Drew McIntyre had the better run.
Yeah.
Oh, but Cody did all out. Who gives a fuck? Oh, Cody teamed up with the Young Bucks. Who cares? At least McIntyre went to TNA and became world champion.
Yep.
Albeit, yeah, TNA was dying, but I mean, who cares? At least they did it. Went and beat Grado for the IWC or ICW title.
Yeah.
Now, Cody Rhodes seems to think that he left WWE and reinvented himself into this like megastar. Fuck no, he never was.
He's a fucking jobber.
Jericho goes to New Japan, he's fighting for the world title and he's stealing the show. Cody Rhodes goes to New Japan, he's just another guy. Just another jobber. Just another Carl Anderson.
Right, Cody Rhodes in AEW, he's rewriting history there as well. I mean, yeah, he helped sort it up, but end of the day, he began to feel like a fucking jobber.
And all he really did was go there and bury Triple H with the whole the song about, oh, there's more than one wrestling family, and then he came out dressed like a king and smashed the crown, which was basically another dig at Triple H.
And now Triple H is working for him.
And then he was like, he lost that match so he could never become a world champion. And again, that was another dig at Triple H because, oh, look, McMahon's just putting the belt on his son-in-law. So, all he really did at AEW was take digs at McMahon and Triple H, and now he's back and they're rewarding him. See, back in the day, see that. Alright, McMahon's not been there for that much of the Cody return, but see if you buried McMahon like that and took constant digs, McMahon would be like, well, fuck you. Bring him back and put him in the Stardust costume.
Exactly. Honestly, man, a fucking disgrace. But I'm going with Cody Rhodes to win. For me, Drew has to win, but they won't do it. Cody will win. Cody wanted to lose to him, apparently back in September at WrestlePalooza. It's just, see Drew McIntyre, a guy's been run through the mill. Shitey feud with Damian Priest, fucking lost that, and now he's getting buried every week by fucking Cody Rhodes. It's now or never for Drew.
Yeah, no, I think Drew has to win it, and Drew should win it. Freshen things up a wee bit. You know what? Punk and Drew, say what you want, they had the best feud in 2024. I think they both deserve a world title. Oh, well, answer me this. Say tonight ends with CM Punk walking out with the World Championship and Drew McIntyre walking out with the WWE Championship. Does wrestling get worse?
No.
Well, there you go.
No, I mean, does wrestling continue down its path if you just keep the same champions like Uso and Yes. Doesn't mean it's going to get 100 times better, like if you sort the champ. But it needs I mean, honestly, it goes beyond just changing champions.
As pish as the Raw roster is, I think that there's feuds that Punk can have with people that can be almost acceptable.
Yeah.
Who's G Uso going to feud with for the belt that's almost acceptable?
No one.
No one, just us.
Me fighting fucking Sleep. And I'd win, by the way. I'd be out cold. Anyway, back later. I hate it. I fucking despise it. It's so bad.